What is going on, you lot? Midi here. Now, guys, I was actually, I had this video in the backlog for a little bit. This is going to be a Kelly melee build. Yes, with a hunter. You're going to be like, wait, a hunter can actually be kind of viable with doing melee weapon damage? Yeah, they can. And I think out of like 4 or 5 games that I had, I picked one out that I just thought was probably like the best one to showcase it with a legendary meat cleaver as well. So if you actually look at Kelly, she gets bonus weapon damage with the meat hammer. So this is going to give her faster attack speed, deals increased damage, but she's got battle frenzy. This actually got buffed as well. It goes up by 2%. I can't remember if it's capped or not. It doesn't say it is, but this is the build currently. It is mainly focusing on the bottom row where you're going to have light therapy. It's going to increase the speed that your fear lowers down in, the lit areas, the place where there's like a lamp. And then you've got lone wolf, so it increases the melee damage when there's no other teammates around you. It goes up by 30%. And then you've got devastating force, which increases your melee weapon damage by 15%. Now, I am going to say, if you want to get the true benefit out of this build, I feel like split capping is probably going to be an option with Kelly. Try and get your hands on the meat hammer, go for like an early split cap, and you're going to have 30% extra damage taking out mobs. And because Kelly's really good at dodging, you should be able to handle Demon, as long as he's not level 10, pretty well. Even if he was like evil Ash, you've got a really good chance of just melee hitting him down while dodging. This is the build anyway. I want to jump into a game and show you lot if this actually works out. As always, smash like on the video and let's go. Alright guys, let's do this. Kelly as the hunter, but not the hunter. Turned her into a melee character. Only these lot knew the amount of rages you'd get. Imagine if it'd show everyone at the start of the game like your build. You'd expand on the character and the character selection. And you just see a melee Kelly build. So many people would quit out the game. I mean, how's it actually been for everyone? I know that everyone...
there's a legendary crate here.
Oh, now you're talking. You know when there's a legendary crate, you just see someone pick it up and just run. You don't know what they've picked up. I always find that really funny. I'm hoping it was a melee weapon for him. Oh, it might have been a melee weapon for me. Oh well. Max out the stamina first. With hunters, I always do this normally. Because even if... I don't know where it is. Like, maxing your range out first. You've got the damage there. I just feel like the stamina not only helps you sprint for longer so you can actually get to objectives quicker, but you can dodge more so you can just waste a demon's time, especially with Kelly. Kelly is like the ultimate beta, as I'd say. Guys, have you ever noticed that it just feels like there's no games? I don't know how many of you are console players and PC players. I've got both, but I swear there is like no games. When you buy the new like generation of consoles, so we've got Xbox Series X, right? That's what I've got. And then you've got the PS5. I swear, when you buy them, like within the first year, there are no games. There's literally nothing. It was like you just bought it for no reason. Nah, well, not really. I mean, it does perform better. Apart from I've had my Xbox Series X overheat about 5 times now. It's laughable. We got a crossbow. Yeah, we're not picking up that shit. Blunderbuss, always a clutch weapon. You know what? This time I'm actually going to level up my fear. I feel like this actually helps a lot, especially into the sort of early cap points where there's no light source basically. So your fear is going to be kind of, I don't know, kind of alright. I've noticed as well, the Army of Darkness map doesn't feel like it's been put in rotation as much as, you're not seeing it as much. I think someone was actually complaining about it and was like, yeah, what the fuck? What I see is the Army of Darkness map. I'm like, man, it's random, innit? We'll keep the hatchet for now. The next one's at sewage treatment plant. Probably guessing the dark ones are over there as well. There's always 4 locations where they're going to be. I am doing a little bit of changes to the channel. Like, I'm going to do Evil Dead content, but, you saw the little Abang.
Kelly behind you.
Killer behind me? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Look at them comms, mate, from the randoms. Look at that. They're the kind of randoms you want, man. Actually, putting in their mic and talking. Now, a lot of you are going, why aren't you putting in your mic and talking? Look, can't really explain it to you. But I record with a PC on Xbox, and I'm using a PC headset, not an Xbox one. I know what you're going to say. Why don't you just play on PC? Look, alright, I don't tell you how to live your life. Nah, the reason I don't play on PC is because I've got no disk space at the minute. I can't be bothered to put more disk space in because it's a pre-build and I've got so much shit in my PC. Like, the wire management from this PC is insane. I don't think I can even get to the hard drive part of it, but yeah. And I like playing on console, man. I like playing with my controller. I can't be bothered plugging it in my PC with a wire and, I don't know. People do things like weirdly. I'm just one of them people that do things oddly. Record on PC, play on Xbox. So to be fair, the game actually looks really good on Xbox. I feel like there's going to be a time where console's just going to be on par with PC. I feel like you've got ages to come, but... Do you know what I mean? Not too far off. Right. Map piece is over here. The dark ones as well. What I guess that was actually. Wouldn't mind actually trying to find a decent meat hammer though. I've been on a prowl for this. I've also sectioned this video, by the way, if you guys can see. I put like the looting stage on, and I put like the daggers and page stage on, and then the very last part I've got the dark ones. I mean, I just wanted to see if that lot, you know, you guys can just skip forward on parts you don't want to watch. Maybe you don't like the looting bit. That's what I like about the channel, man. I can experiment with things. It's all early stages where you can kind of do what you want with the channel. Oh, yes. Epic blunderbuss. Blunderbuss. Blundernut.
You have the final
and I say things too weird, I know.
Revealing the location
my map piece is done.
of the Necronomicon
This last crate.
Dagger.
I'm looking for a decent weapon. Pretty sure range is maxed out now, and we've got the 2 pages next to each other. Fuck. Actually having this weird glitch, I'm actually getting rooted in place. Oh, what the fuck this about? I have noticed as well that if the demon's lagging, it really does affect you as a survivor. Like, kind of freeze in place and get rubber banded, and it almost gives the demon a bit of an advantage. And then also, this, I don't think the game is region-based. Like, I've been put into games with Americans. I've been put in games with, like, pretty sure Chinese people before. I feel like maybe when there's not enough people to play, it will just sort of expand and put you against, like, someone from miles away. You will lag a bit. That's great. It's...
Ooh, Kelly.
Got... Oh, shit. Mate, these are the fucking randoms I need in my team. Who, like, what random do you know that does this? I've played about 300 games. I've never had a random go, oh, Kelly, meat hammer. Oh, demons on me. Mate, we are getting that fucking meat hammer. Hey, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. Wait, where's my... I'm coming. Oh, someone's going to take that shit, man. I know someone is. I bet the Cheryl is going to go over and get it. Oh, fuck. I'm, like, panicking. Please, give me the meat hammer. Come on, you fucking... It's been an absolute clutchy video if I can get my hands on it.
Cheryl, please leave the meat hammer for Kelly. She has master with it.
Oh? Oh, yeah, and he actually dropped it. Cheryl dropped it. That's crazy, man. This guy, someone give this guy a fucking MVP, man. Holy shit. Crazy that you actually get survivors that... This is rare, man. This is like the small 1% of good players who know the game, know what weapons benefit what characters, and are actually going out their way to make sure you get it. Fucking fair play, man. I wish there was some sort of MVP vote at the end of the match, because this guy would get it. Right, we've got the meat hammer now, so the damage... Let's see the numbers, what we actually got here. 106, 129. Look, see how it goes up like that? Like every second you spend in combat. Wow, that is doing some serious damage. Obviously, it's a legendary meat hammer, but even if you find a grey one, it's not hugely bad. I don't think we need to use our gun, really. You know, imagine if, like, you dropped your gun and the demon was like, yeah, I'm not going to possess you, even though you had a legendary meat hammer. Alright, let's see this damage here. Yeah, every second that you spend it in, the damage just slowly goes up 2% at a time. What, look, 236 damage per melee hit. Lower light attack anyway. Clutch. And I can, like, switch between hitting them with my blunderbuss and then getting a couple hits off with my melee weapon. Mate, the build is actually viable. But then the only problem with it with Kelly is that you've got to find meat hammer, unless there's certain spawn locations. But yeah, you know what I mean? You find a legendary one, you're sorted. Absolutely sorted. I didn't even see the team, by the way. This is the absolute best synergy, I think. 2 warriors, 1 support, 1 hunter. Every game that I play with that sort of team... Oh, shit. Ooh. Ooh. I'm loving this meat hammer. Holy shit. I think if you have the grey one, I think it's doing like around 100 damage, but... Man, I don't know. That's Daggers done.
Dagger, an ancient weapon.
We've got the Arthur on our team as well, so we're going to be doing even more damage. Was it 25%, I think? I don't mind leaders. I know I do shit talk them a lot. They're not bad. I just feel like when you play with randoms, it's harder to sort of get the full impact of a leader. Like, imagine an Arthur. Everyone's got to kind of clump together, get his aura. I don't know. I just feel like it can be that with anyone. If someone's good at a game, it really don't matter what they play. Unless you come up against a really good demon, then yeah, then it kind of matters into the meta. Like, you know, what characters you're actually picking, what synergies you're going for. But if every player is good and they're coming up against a bad demon, you could probably all go support, you know what I mean? And they're fucking leader Ash. You'd still stomp them. Let's go. Round 2 of the meat hammer, baby. Right now, the Warlord is extremely underleveled right now. Level 7, man. God, if you're like level 7 for fucking... When you're starting second objective, you're so underleveled here. But you've always got a chance to win on the book. You guys have seen that video that I did. Always a chance to win on book. Even if you have a bad start. I've seen so many demons basically be around this point where you do the first point, he's underleveled, start the second, and they'd quit. But you're just like, you still have a chance to win. People don't understand it. I'd rather quit, go straight onto Reddit, create the post, and cry. Hey, meat hammer damage though. Oh, 443 with a heavy. This is. I underestimated this. Man. I do wonder though, what other good melee weapons would be better on Kelly if you can't get your hands on a meat hammer? I think just any one-handed weapon will do. You guys are going to try this build, man. See what decent weapons work with Kelly. Oh, the elites are getting pummeled. Arthur's activated his ability as well. Oh, mate, this is awesome. Look at that. And that's Paige's done. Wow. Steamrolled the demon. Didn't even have boss for that second part. Obviously, when you finish this point, he goes up. Well, he went up 3 levels there. That's because he was so underleveled. You got hunting knife. Yeah, hunting knife actually would be quite good on Kelly if you can't find a meat hammer. But the meat hammer, it's just the mastery she's got, and yeah, you just want to get your hands on it.
Now, prepare yourself to battle.
Got that ammo there, but literally giving the Cheryl all of my special ammo, since I don't even need it. So guys, absolutely smashed it. Smashed it, got the legendary meat hammer, and got the Arthur to back us up. Legendary. Sweet. What's been the deal with you guys then on playing Evil Dead? Like, what characters are you using at the minute? I want to know. You'll be telling me what characters you're using. Car's gone. I think if I had to say out of all of the characters, so we've got the leaders. I think my favourite leader to use is Arthur. My favourite warrior to use is Henry, because I just think he's so clutch. My favourite hunter to use is Kelly or Hunter Ash. I can't pick between them. Sometimes Ed. There's too many hunters for me to choose from there. And the support I like playing the most is Pablo. That's like my go-to every single time. But I could play anything. I just think, for me, they're the most fun. They've got the most impact in the game, if you can play them well. Let's go. Dark One's just absolutely... I mean, we ain't even really got to try at this point. That. 2 hitting the mobs. Go for a light and a heavy. I don't know whether it's better to just spam the heavy attacks on the mobs or just go for the light. I haven't actually sat there and tested out, you know, like what is doing the most amount of damage in the time frame. Is it light attacks or is it heavies? Because if it's the same time to do 1 heavy attack and then you can land 2 in the same time frame, you know what I mean? What's the point? I'm just going to stay back here. I want to go into a gas to hit her, but I just don't want to take damage. Come on! Get her! Get this fucking fat slob, damn! Look at that, it's dead. Oh, her body just like spun in the air. That's the power of the meat hammer. If you are this underleveled as a demon, though, I don't even know if you'd have a chance on the book. Let's go. I don't know, because you'd need all your cooldown reductions on basic portals and elites, wouldn't you? Being underleveled like that, yeah, it'd be trouble. But right now, look, no chance. Oh, just hitting 2 of them with the heavy. Maybe the heavy attacks with the meat hammer give you like more of a sort of cleavy hit. Have I just figured that out right now? Playing this game for ages. God, maybe I'm the noob. Maybe I'm the one that needs to finish the tutorial. It's not my fault, right? I skip every tutorial normally. Find games really fun where you just skip the tutorial and you don't have a clue what the fuck you're doing. You just figure it all out. It's the best way to play games. Because then everything's new. Yeah, he's just gave up. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, and headshot. Right. 2 minutes, book. Will he have a chance? He's level 16 though. He did. So underleveled, isn't it? This last part. I've noticed as well, when you get onto that book stage, your fear like never goes up. It's so much harder for you to get your fear up. Right, has he gave up at this point? No, he's still there. I think he's just got everything on cooldown, but he ain't leveled up like, oh, he's going book. No, he ain't. Oh, okay, I guess he ain't. Yeah, look, no chance, man. I think even if the demon was good here, it would be more of a tense game, really. But I feel like because we've got the Arthur and I've got the legendary meat hammer, we would just, as soon as he possesses a mob, we'd be all over him. He is fucked. I could just 2-hit the AIs anyway. Oh, minute in and he ain't even touched book. I always tell you, demon players, man, if you're going to go for book, you need to make that decision on that last sort of circle on the dark ones. You can't kill anyone. Holy shit, you just pulled loads of mobs at them. You can't kill anyone, then that's when you just got to straight away go book. And I've seen people that are complaining because on the book stage, you know when the dark ones disappear, you can spawn a mob and you've got like 2 or 3 seconds to actually start hitting the book early, and the survivors can't go into it because the dark one's animation's still going off. They actually get pushed back. So you can get almost like, I think, 3 or 4 hits on the book. And that, you know, you guys have seen the game where like the book is on the last little bit of health. Matters. But I've seen people complaining about it, and I've got one thing to say to that. Go cry to Reddit. Well, 10 seconds. Don't look like he's going to be able to do anything. Kelly meets hammer build. Hey, we have definitely stacked up. We've definitely beat everyone on damage here. I'm really hoping. That's the Cheryl pinging the flashlight, man. The one who's going to try and take the meat hammer. How dare they. I'll tell you now, though, that Kelly Millie build is not actually bad at all. And I'd say you're going to get the most benefit out of that if you're split capping and you find a meat hammer, obviously. Really good for saving your ammo into late game. 47k. Ooh. I am just going to say, guys, that build is really good if you want to save your ammo for the last part. Really good.